Welcome YouTube, welcome to my Battlefront guide, and I'll walk you through quickly how to get as many crates as you can to start off with and how to set up some of your characters. I'm doing a marathon timer this weekend, so I will start the timer now, hopefully at the top over this side. Time will start. So I'm doing a 24-hour marathon on Battlefront to see how far can I get and where can I go to do things. I'll learn things on the way. So I'm hoping that as I play and as I come out and as I unlock characters and as I do maps and as I do things, I'll learn certain things that will help you guys. So when you start playing Battlefront, you can get the best start possible, get the best weapons possible, hopefully not go through the endless grind that some people are doing just to unlock everything. There may be certain things that you need to unlock that will make gameplay better. I found that out in games like Call of Duty and in Destiny, that there's certain paths you want to go down depending on your style of play. So rather than wasting your time with doing everything, there's certain things you go on and therefore you can enjoy the game as much as possible. I'm streaming to Twitch at the same time, so if you want to, you can go to my Twitch channel, which is over here. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's over here. Please like this video, give some comments and tell me what more do you want to see out of Battlefront. Mainly for this 24 hours, I'll be doing the grind for you. Online, multiplayer, galactic maps, and that's all I'm doing. I won't be doing the specialist maps or anything like that, but if you want to see those and you'll see those streaming, then comment below, tell me what you want to see and I'll do it for you. Anyway, let's get on because I've just wasted 1 minute 35 seconds. Welcome back YouTube. I've played for about 3 hours now. I've done a lot of multiplayer maps. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I'm hoping that I will do some little bit of footage before I do this video, just so you can see what it looks like. But there's definitely some things that I've learned. So understanding and learning the map, like in Call of Duty, like in Destiny, you really need to know those maps. So one thing that I found that was really good for me was if you go in here and do test your training and you do battle scenarios, in these battle scenarios you can play the light side and the dark side. So what I found when you do multiplayer gaming is that you start at one end of the map as the light side and you battle your way through the objectives to the other end. What then happens is the same group of players then switch positions and then you play as the dark side and work the way from back to front. So therefore you get to play both sides of that map before you move on to a random next map. So everything is a two-parter. You do the first part is the light side and then the second part is the dark side. But you need to know those maps. So my first suggestion is that you go into battle scenarios. So this is a great way of learning the maps. As you can see, I've gone to learn the maps, and each of these maps lets you play as a hero and then sometimes lets you play as a normal trooper. They have a 3-star ratio, so star 1 is rookie. It is just a really easy way to just get to know the map. Then 2-star is normal, which is what they expect normal gameplay to be like, and then 3-star is expert. Now expert I've tried really hard. What I do like is when you play dark side and you play as Darth Maul, he is such a good character. And if you could unlock some of his cards, unbelievable. I will talk about cards because I've learned something about cards as well. I go into collections. Now collections is where all your players' stats and unlocks go. So I've got Boba Fett and I've got Bossack, and if you look, I've got Han Solo. All of these characters are generally what you get. Chewbacca. Is this actual Chewbacca? In the game in multiplayer maps you get to play as a Wookiee, but you don't get to play as Chewbacca. But the reason why I want to go in here is if you look on the left hand side, I've got my video feed is covering up a little bit, but you get to see your troopers here. Now if you go into like your heavy and then you click customize, this level here that you can see, which is the 16, is not my level. It's the skill level of the cards I've applied to my character. So the cards are the ones here and here and here. Now the skill level of these added up makes my 16. Zeros is just your card level. You need to get to level 5 to do your first card, so you need a level 5 card, and that will then unlock to go what you need, so you need a level 5 card. You then get to unlock another one at level 10, and then I think it's level 15 to get all 3 slots. Now that's level 15 of the green bit over here, not your level. So to get your card levels up, this is where you equip them, and then these are your skills. So I've got Barrage, which has changed the Barrage over there. So this is normally a shield. I've changed it to Barrage because when you're doing corridors, I like to send down some torpedoes, as it were. They land at the other end, explode, and they sort of knock people out. But if you go into the cards here, each of these cards you can get from a crate, or you can make yourself. Now you can't use a heavy assault card on your, a heavy trooper card on your assault person. It just doesn't work like that. So you need to unlock all the cards for those people. But rather than unlocking them from crates, because there's a lot of people going on about crates and how bad those crates are. So after my 3 hours of playing, I've learned that if you click on it, you have a craft option. Now it says it costs 40 to craft. I've actually only got 25 because I've actually crafted some of my own. But you can craft them, so rather than having to do the grind and get loot crates and keep doing crate after crate after crate, what you can do is that if there's certain people have killed you in the multiplayer game, you're like, oh my god, that person one-shot me, or that person was really difficult to kill. Why was he so difficult to kill? You'll probably find because they had extra abilities through cards. You may then want to copy that person so you can just craft the cards. Now when you craft a card, it starts at level 1, and then you then have to upgrade it to get to level 2, 3, 4. You don't need to do the loot crate lottery, because if there's a certain style you want a defender, you want a supercharge, and you want to grind out that XP, just craft the cards, load them up, and you're good. You're good to go. Okay? So that's what I've learnt so far. What also is really important is the guns. Now to equip guns, again, you go into your customize of your trooper. I have been lucky enough to unlock the first 3 guns, as you can see below, in my first lot of playing. Now, each gun as you go, does a comparison of the gun you're using versus the gun you're going to go to. You go into specialist, which is basically your sniper. If you go into customize, I see people doing a lot of one-shot kills, okay? So I highly recommend that if you are a sniper and you like to snipe, you craft out marksman, because it reduces the heat of your weapon when you defeat an enemy with a headshot. Now with sniper, you do sit at the map. There's certain maps where it's just sniper only. There's no two ways about it. It's a sniper map. You can sit on there, you can pick them up, and as you see people come over a brow, boom, headshot. This one's really good because marksman, it means when you get a headshot, it puts your cooling down to 0, so you may have to fire 2, 3, with me it's like 3 times because I've got low broadband. But I get them with those 3 shots, and as soon as I kill them or get a headshot on that, it puts my cooling back down to 0, so I'm ready for the next person. Now, as you'll see with some of the gameplay, there's no such thing as cartridges, there's no such thing as bullets. What it does is it overheats. So if your weapon overheats, it has to eject the cartridge, put a new cartridge in, and that one's cooled, and therefore you can carry on. But what you can do is anything that can reduce the heat of your gun, I make it go down, the more you can fire and the longer you can fire. And then stealth. Again, stealth is, I'll get back, stealth is really good. Again, if you're on a sniper map, this one is when hides you. So when you fire your weapon, there's a map at the bottom. No matter where you are, it's down here. No matter where you are, it will light up as soon as you fire. Stealth, it's a bit like Call of Duty stealth. They can't see you, they don't know where you are. Okay, so that's really good that it reduces. I've got a heat reduction, so I can fire longer, and therefore if I get a headshot, it reduces it to 0, so I can carry on firing. So rather than 3 or 4 shots and all of them miss, I get like 6 shots, 9 shots. You know, it's almost unlimited. If you're a really good headshotter, you've basically got unlimited ammo. Brilliant. I have played, and again, this is the middle one here. You start with this weapon, you then come down to this weapon, and then you go to this weapon. Now this weapon, this is the big daddy of them all. This one is a 1-shotter, and then you have to almost change it. But you find that this one's a 2-shotter, because if you see, rate of fire is 2. Basically, you get 2 shots. I find that with my heat reduction, I can get about 3, maybe 4. If I get headshot, Basically, it's a one-shot kill with this weapon. So if there's 2 or 3 people coming over the brow, headshot, I still got another 2 shots to get that other guy. Headshot that person, I go back to 2 shots. So this is a really, really good weapon. The IQ A11, absolutely brilliant. Range is amazing. Damage is amazing. Cooling, don't really care about the cooling because I've got my my mod. Better the weapons are, the better you are. You'll find that when you start playing and you haven't got any weapons, you go into a corridor, you're both pretty even, you've got the same cards, you've got everything else, it comes down to the weapon, and you'll just find some weapons are just better. They just are better, so you'll always lose that fight. If you come out equally, you've got the same broadband, you've got the same everything, you start fighting, you've got different guns, find the guy that's got the better gun will win. The other things I've noticed is that you can do bottom bits here, you can unlock these. Now there's some people that I've seen who have 2 of these applied. Now I haven't found out how to do 2 of those. I haven't actually unlocked any of these yet so far, or any of these so far. But actually I've got this one unlocked. So that's my guide. That's what I've learned in the last 3 hours of playing. Most of my characters I managed to 3 cards. People that have killed me, they've killed me pretty quickly. When I think I've got equal done, they've had different cards, so I've adjusted my cards to do that. A quick guide to Battlefront getting started. If you've liked this review and you want to see more, or there's some questions you have, or there's some video you want me to do about actual other maps, then please comment, please like, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to do more of these and we'll go from there. Thanks very much, and I'll see you on the battlefield.